To everyone, I think.
Hello. Hello. Testing, 1, 2, 3. We're not sure whether it was Paul Thorpe, Watches Switzerland, or David Khalil, but we are back. I believe we're back. Yes? We live? Kaylie?
Ask people to comment, please.
At the minute.
Technical issues out of my control.
And ours. But people are making some funny comments in the comment section, though. They're all cracking jokes between them, which is quite funny to see, actually. It's quite fun to read. Oh, they can hear us. Right. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
so as I was saying, so going back to real watch collectors, anything from 70s, 80s, 16710s, older subs, 4-digit, 5-digit serial numbers. So that's things like the 16610, 5513s. These are fantastic watches. They really are.
Somebody, Spencer comes back and all hell breaks loose.
I'm better off staying away. What do you think, followers?
That's really funny. Someone also kept putting in the comments like, I think you need to put some money in the roundabout.
In the meter, yeah.
That's really funny, actually.
Check the Gavs, the electricity bill's been paid.
Yeah, exactly. James, do you want to do my celebrity watch?
Should we just wait for people to come back in?
Sure.
Maybe you can keep having a chat.
Okay. What do you got up there, Kaylie?
I mean, what did you miss The Office much when you were away?
Of course, always miss The Office.
I know we spoke every day, so you were basically there anyway. But yeah, I mean,
it was a working holiday, as you know.
Yep, always working holiday.
But look, things are still. There's plenty of activity, obviously. I tell you what, we are seeing a few more of the date just now. The fluteds coming through.
Yeah, and do you know what started?
And the green, the green.
But everyone's been offering them, and everyone.
Yeah.
I feel like we get at least 5 calls a day of people that have been offered them the 36 or the 41 with the green.
But Kaylie,
dial.
would you not think now? I think Rolex are upping their game, releasing a few more.
100%. I feel like that. Obviously, with the calls we get on a daily basis, I just feel like more are coming through now.
Sure. And guys out there, I always say this. People are always saying to me, "What do I think will happen with a particular watch, whether it be a Yachtmaster or the new Oyster Flex in the Yachtmasters?" This whole thing and what goes on with watches is all governed. Rolex have a big part to play, because if the market is flooded of certain watches, then there is no demand for the secondary market. And this is where the hold up, whether you blame it on COVID, whatever you blame it on, basically of people having more money that they couldn't spend because they're at home, people having more time on their hands, people having more desire for a watch, and the watch is not coming through. So this at times is what's driven up. I mean, I know I repeat myself, but for years, Date Just never went over list.
Yeah.
They never sold over list.
No.
So it's only because the factory is not producing. If the factories do start to produce, things become more plentiful and the supply is there. So the positive is that more people will get watches, which is great, at a lesser price.
Yeah. So tell you what, though, I haven't seen come through. I know we see, obviously, the Date Just and all of that. The Riddlers, I just don't see them as...
No.
Even though, obviously, they went crazy prices, and now they've obviously dropped. But I still don't... We're not really getting offered.
No.
We don't get offered
And
them,
by the
really,
way,
do we?
just for the record with the camera, my bid of 35,000 on a Riddler is now...
revoked.
Yes. Look, these were going for crazy money, and it was reported in April, May, everyone thought. But that's not the case. There, like you say, we haven't seen many of them. No. But I've got to tell you guys, I have tried that watch on, and it doesn't work for me.
No, remember? You weren't a big fan. We were all really excited to get it in.
I was a big fan before I had the physical.
What's your thoughts on the Yachtmaster 37 Rhodium dial? Me personally, I like Yachtmasters. 37 for me is slightly too small, in my opinion. I prefer the 40.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I just think it's just that little bit bigger and it just looks...
But that Riddler, I couldn't get on with. Couldn't wear that watch.
No, because we tried it on, didn't you? As soon as it obviously
came in. I think the only
in.
way it might work, and Gavin says it does for him, if you're left-handed and it goes on your right wrist, maybe. But
do you think they're going to bring it out like as a normal right-handed one?
I think it'll come out as a standard. I think it has to.
Yeah, I think the colours and everything. I don't know if it's been as popular as they thought it would be. Well, obviously, the hype was massive.
But we haven't seen many of them.
We haven't. Is
but
that
again, think about it. If something's not doing well, if you hold back production,
Yeah.
then you keep the hype up.
Yeah.
But someone sent me a picture, whether it was just photoshopped, was like a tango, an orange.
Yes, I know. I keep seeing this all through Instagram at the minute, which is a bit crazy.
With the orange, like an orange.
Yeah.
Like a fan to orange.
I mean, there was one on last week's show which I thought was
Yeah.
awful, but
Yeah.
everyone comes up with all these different ideas and, you know,
Sure.
it's crazy. James, we got any questions?
Yes, we have. Or comments, I should say.
Comments? Red Lobby
Red Shovel, totally agree with you. Yeah, I think it will be. I can't see. I think it's got a limited market because of being the left-handed.
But it is kind of at Pepsi money now anyway, isn't it? I think OPs will soon come
Those that buy one as their own,
Those
yeah.
that buy one as their own luxury watch. Be backing out, I think.
Could well be. But obviously, with the OPs, some of them have been discontinued.
So you won't be
which
able to get your
so
41.
you won't get your 41 Tiffany. Look, this is a great watch. What would be interesting? Favourite Skydweller dial on the steel.
Blue for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just blue. I just think
it's blue, and blue.
It's
yeah.
just the best one. So I always think it's funny though. I don't think it would go that well, but you don't know until you see it. Obviously, the blue always wins. The steel and gold, they haven't ever bought one. They've swapped the blue for a champagne, which I don't know if a blue would look good on a steel and
No, the steel and gold, there's only one colour for me, the black.
Yeah, 100%, I agree.
But I tell you, just while I was on the Sky Dwellers, if I was in the factory and bringing something out, I think the steel with a green.
Yeah.
A green Sky Dweller would look amazing.
You know, obviously you've got the Oyster Flexes, so you've got like the rhodium. And obviously you've got the rhodium on the rose gold as well. I think maybe just to see how it would look on a steel, because obviously they're all on like do you know what I mean? Like the rose gold and that, I think it would look quite nice.
Any Tudor I think you mean Rangers.
I think we've had some calls, but obviously at the minute, because they're brand new out,
people are asking quite high.
Yeah.
I don't believe we've had one in.
No, but people have obviously been offered them as soon as they got released at Tudor. But I think there isn't many on the market at the minute. We haven't been offered loads, if I'm honest, but we haven't got one in. Yeah, I guess it is a bit like that with your AD.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
Where'd you go from there? Well, after the bluesy, go for an all gold.
Yeah. Good idea.
You got to read the question out, guys.
Sure. Okay. Uncle Jonga, Spencer, sub date or no date? Age old. Look, the question's been about for years. If I go back to 7 years ago, it was date all day long, and everyone can, then you probably sold 1 out of 10 a non-date. I'd say it's more or less 50-50 now.
Yeah, it is.
It's
I would probably
45-55.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly the dates.
Slightly
but
more.
Everyone who buys the non-date loves it because of the symmetry of not having the date bubble. And some people find date bubbles on a watch annoying.
And I will say a lot of people that buy a date sub will then be like, can I also see the non-date sub? Just because I want to see the difference. And they're like, oh, I didn't think it was going to be. Some people are like, change their mind, don't they, while they're in the shop? And they're like, oh, actually, I really prefer the non-date one.
The other thing I'd say, what with mobile phones now and computers, everyone's sat in front of a computer or a phone.
I've always got my phone on me 24/7.
You've got your date there all the time. And I think people actually don't take notice of the date.
No, because I mean, people are on their phones all the time. And no, I am always on. I don't never not have my phone on me. So it's.
I do remember early years, one of the funniest comments, and I tried to keep a straight face. Someone called me up and said, I'd like the Daytona, the new one, the steel one with the black face, and can I have one with a date, please? It was a request, I can assure you.
And they were just asking, just like making their own one up.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I wonder if, obviously, what people's watches would be if you could. I mean, what would your watch be if you could do like customize design your own watch? Would you have? Like, is there part of like a Daytona that you'd have, or maybe? Do you know what I mean? Is there one, or you like?
Well,
them
again,
individually?
like you say, I've really taken no notice of the date. Like you say,
So you wouldn't.
I'm looking at my phone. My computer's got the date there.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware all the time of dates.
what the date is.
And we
you
have
probably wouldn't.
calendars. GMT, well, the sub obviously does come in the non-date.
Yeah.
GMTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, GMTs are not done without dates.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
So I wonder whether that's something.
that
I
they
mean,
could-
again, look, we'll be on the subject soon. In 6 months' time, we'll have the Rolex releases.
6
Won't be
months,
long
crazy.
before
I feel like it's
everyone
only
will be
just
talking
happened.
what's happening, what's coming out.
Yeah.
Is this going to be discontinued? There'll be talk about it all over again.
It's actually mad though.
It's like you say, it does come round quick, and often there's quite a lot of disappointment.
Yeah,
at the time.
I mean, it's quite a
But
anticlimax.
saying
isn't
that,
it?
I mean, when these OPs came out, everyone thought it was a bit of a nothing.
Everyone was
but-
like, "Why they put them colours
But
on there?"
now,
Everyone wants one.
now that is where they've got going. Tudor fit in the shop. Crossy Boy, Tudor FXD in the shop window of Goldsmiths. White Rose Centre leads yesterday. I thought these were still quite rare. Well, the FXD, I mean, yeah, it is.
We don't get offered
Again,
many.
it could have been that something's just come in, but I do believe more pieces are being released now.
This is a great point. When you were talking about the date bubble and the fact that you can see a date everywhere.
Or is it just for decoration?
Do you actually?
Isn't the same argument for the time?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, people. I mean, Spence, you obviously wear a watch every day. What do you look at more? Your watch or your phone for the time?
No, it's funny. I do look at my watch for the time, but I don't look at it for the date.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's probably
Yeah,
different, aren't they? I mean, some people might just have it for
yeah. I
decoration.
do. And again, if I'm out,
I guess if you're obviously
sometimes
out,
my
yeah.
phone might be in my pocket,
Yeah.
or if I'm driving, I will look at my watch.
Yeah, and there's always you're not. I mean,
Yeah.
like-
But again, I do feel that it's part of clothing, a watch.
yeah, I do think a watch can bring like.
I mean, I
outfit
never
together.
not come to the office with a watch on. Always.
No.
Always.
Have you seen the new Tag smartwatches?
Nope.
Do you, you know? Have you seen any of them?
No, you want to pop them up on screen there?
Yeah, it's called the.
Is it the
Tag-
Connect?
It's called Caliber Connected.
Yeah.
I can actually probably whack this on here.
Okay.
So this is it's a digital.
So like a bit like an Apple Watch.
Yeah. But obviously tag engineered, and they run this whole trade-in program that means you can swap it when the new ones come out.
Oh, that's quite cool.
It's quite impressive looking watch, I think.
What sort of price, James?
They are, let's have a look, shall we? The connected range, they're about a few grand.
That's quite a lot of money.
Oh wow.
I mean, they're quite, yeah. It's a lot of money for a smartwatch, certainly. But they are, I think they're
But there
pretty
again,
cool.
if they're swapping them out when a new one comes,
This
you're
is
going to pay.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that. The trade-in is horrendous.
Oh, really? Oh, what? It's like an iPhone.
You get like 300 quid. Yeah.
Do you know what those smartwatches, obviously like Apple Watches, they're so popular. I mean, I don't know, even loads of customers that come in. Oh, that's interesting. Talk about Apple
Uncle
Watches.
Jonga, Apple Watch Pro announcing next Wednesday. Bet they will have an effect on G-Shocks.
Wonder what
I
that
mean,
will
Kaylee,
be.
what's your thoughts with the smartwatches? What's the leader? Apple?
I mean, me personally, it's Apple. I wouldn't buy, but that it connects to my phone. I can not have my phone on me, and I can be out, and my phone
You
will ring,
can
and I
see your
can
messages,
text,
yeah.
and I can answer calls on it without my phone there.
Sure.
Obviously, it's got everything on there from
But
my
Apple
phone.
do, let's face it, they get things right.
Yeah, I mean that, and in my opinion, that's why now every other brand is now bringing out a smartwatch, because I mean Apple Watches are now on like Series 6 or 5, and you know they've
Our
just
watch
done it.
collector, yes. See what happens when Gav isn't in. Yep.
It was him that sabotaged us. It's because he's not here.
I think it was actually Watches Switzerland
It
tonight.
was somebody.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Rolex Watch Collector. Watches of Switzerland have stopped registration of interest in 30 Rolex models. The Air King and Explorer 2 Black Dial you can register for.
I love an Air King.
Wow. So again, what does that tell you? Either things being discontinued or they just know they can't supply it.
Yeah. I think an Air King's a really, especially obviously we've had a few of the new ones in.
Yeah.
Like the new
That's
Air King.
a nice watch.
I think it's a
Very
really
nice watch.
Yeah.
I love the 05 for me.
Yeah.
I love the...
It was all very like
Again,
classy.
just going back to this, what I do like on this, the symmetry. I love symmetry on a watch, and that is where, if I was going for a sub, I may consider an on date. If it was like the 1240-60,
Yeah.
the steel one.
No, yeah, I agree. James,
Thurston Howe 3, Super Chat 9.99. Thank you from Thurston Howe. Very much want the Tiffany OP41. What you're wearing today, Spence. You think it stays to buy it now that its price has come in some? Thanks in advance. I'd say it is. I mean, all these discontinued, they're not making them. They're not really going anywhere. I mean, it's come down a little bit. The market price today is roughly where it is. But again, I keep saying this, guys, and all the savvy investors, now that things have come off 10, 20%, it's the time to buy. Yeah. If you're an investor in shares or the market or currencies, when things come back is when people invest. I mean, look, I cannot remember in my lifetime where you've got a dollar is at 117 and the euro's at 118. It's never happened. I mean, it's ridiculous of how weak that is.
It is, yeah.
But, you know, I think if you want the Tiffany and you can afford it, buy it now. Otherwise, you can spend months or years of your life saying, should I buy it, shouldn't I buy it?
And then you'll just regret it.
If you can afford it. So the worst way, you might be 10 or 20% better off or worse off. But psychologically, if you want to own the watch and you can afford the watch, you buy it and it goes on your wrist. Forget about. And this is...
But I also think people, if you want to buy it, buy it. There's a lot of like scaremongering and negative like videos going about and all of that I think isn't helping people like that gentleman with his decision. He's probably thinking, well,
you will always get...
But
Kaylie, with this, as you sort of grow up and go through life, when you think of buying a flat or a house or spending money on a holiday or buying an item, you can drive yourself mad.
Yeah.
But there comes a time where if you want something, you buy it and you sort of switch off from where it is. You bought it. That's it.
No, exactly. And I think now is a great time to buy. I mean, we've been saying that anyway, haven't we? And obviously I will say that Ocean did do a video. That was a good video. And even
he's saying he thinks things are going up.
Well, he said it's if you're going to buy, you should buy like now. But you should, do you know what I mean? If you've got it and you want it, buy it.
It's a fairly good point from JF here that the markets won't go up until the dollar reverses and the Fed pivots.
I don't know what that means. What's the Fed?
Until the dollar gets stronger again.
Oh, fine.
We're probably
the
gonna
dollar
see some
has never
general...
been weaker than it is now.
No. Speaking of people who definitely can afford these watches.
Yeah, speaking of people who definitely can afford these watches.
Kaylie?
So my first one that I've picked is Central C, the rapper. Do you know who he is, Spence?
No.
So he's got a 116508 on his wrist, green dial, probably the most popular one. So list on that is obviously 30,000, but
75.
And the current is 75, and obviously it was 120. So it has come down slightly, but obviously you're still, if you can get it at list, it's still double list at the minute.
That's a watch that's gone very quiet, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're
live, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were watching a video, guys.
Welcome back, Spence.
Just going back to that on the green Daytona. See, I mean, this is a watch that's come down enormously from where it was.
Yeah, but obviously it's still
most 75,000.
Yeah, and obviously he's got it with the green Van Cleef bracelet as well, so it's very good combination.
They're very in
together.
at the moment, the Van Cleef.
They're everywhere.
You're no one without Van Cleef. Let me
so
tell you.
I'm no one. Great. That's annoying.
Is that the case?
Everyone's got a Van Cleef at the moment. They've just gone crazy. Probably celebrities. Okay, so my next one.
Well, just bear with me because I think it's quite interesting. Isn't it the case that this is just a different colour face?
Yeah, it's just different dial.
Yeah.
The one that's
my next one. Yeah.
I'm obviously stalling slightly for time because I couldn't believe that the price was correct. But this is the next one.
Yep. So next one is Olivia Atwood. She was on Towie. So she's also got a 116508 and list is the same. However, the current is...
Did we not put up the... No, the list is already up.
Yeah, the current market
3850.
price.
What black dial?
Yeah.
Is...
So obviously the green is 75, which...
Are we not going to ask people to guess? Obviously not.
No, sorry.
Okay.
No. But this one, I researched it a bit today, and if I'm right, the
57.
it's now like 57, which obviously it's still
Is that the all black? That's the black with the black
the
sub
black with the black subdials, no
complete.
diamonds, just black with the black
completely black.
subdials, yellow gold, and obviously that's quite a big difference. One's got a green dial, one's just got a black, but
28,000 different.
Ye-
Sorry, 18, 75, 80.
Yeah.
But the green was well over 100,000 in its
it was
height.
going up to 120. Do you remember
Yeah, in
last
its
we were
height.
like, what is happening? But this one is just as popular. I would not just as popular, but is still
Oh,
popular.
the black's stunning. The black and
with
black.
the yellow
Yeah.
gold. I think it's such a great piece. My next one, my last one is
Well, this is silly, isn't it?
one of my favourite actors in the world. So this is Mark Wahlberg. This is the Patek 5711 113p.
I've never seen this watch in the flesh.
List is 150,000. Spence, what do you think
I
it's
know
currently
well, it
going
was
for?
about £1 million in the hype.
James, it is 1.5 million still. Of all the
But
it's like
again,
diamond
what
encrusted
I would-
emeralds and stuff.
It's not diamond, it's only emerald.
Yeah.
Just emeralds.
Yeah.
Again, just so few of them.
Yeah, I mean, I've never
Just-
seen one. Never
just
not, I mean, I
very
wouldn't, but
rare piece.
obviously
very
he's
rare.
got one. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Russell. His comment. It's a good actor, though.
I think that isn't Mark Wahlberg.
You even laugh.
I
do you mean?
really think that picture's wrong. It
No,
doesn't look like
Really?
Mark
stop
Wahlberg.
it. It is him.
Nicola agrees.
I will put money on it. That is him.
Yeah?
Actual money. I know.
Well, go
when-
on, get a picture up. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
Let's go for the challenge.
it's coming.
Actual
Talk among
money.
yourselves.
You have to do it without a beard,
Well, obviously.
bit by bit. 100% him. How can you tell me that's not him?
Yeah, of course it's him.
Telling me it's not him.
That's him.
We should actually put money on
I
it
think
now.
it's a lookalike.
No, it's him.
Oh, stop it.
Okay.
It's him.
Oh, we should put actual money on it and actually betted on it now. But yeah, they're
Brian
my...
McCarthy. No,
celebrity
that's him.
watch picks of the
Totally
week.
agree. That is him.
But, I mean, that watch is 150 list, 1.5 million. That is crazy.
That would be my new Peter.
I mean...
Russell, I totally agree with you. So next time you come down, make sure you're wearing it.
Yeah. Put it on the
Here you go.
show.
Does anyone know the answer to this?
Patek market, it's certainly softer.
Yeah.
The Patek market is. I mean, some of these come down 10, 20%.
Yep.
But they are still selling, and just some people who held them for investment are now deciding to just take the money out of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're not getting the numbers that they were. But some of the Pateks were crazy, really crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
the green
Yeah.
5711.
The 5711 was over 500,000.
Well, it went up to like 750, didn't it?
yeah.
At one point, we were like,
We've currently got one on a commission sale from a customer that's 300. We're the cheapest in the world at 340, I believe.
yeah, 340. Yeah. But that, I mean, that's still only, what is
Still
it,
a
45?
hell of a lot of money.
Did you
But
just say we're the cheapest in the world at 340
we are.
grand?
No,
Go
we
on,
are.
I'm telling you, we are.
My goodness.
Yeah.
And by the way, viewers, we do always look to be competitive on
Yeah.
anything we're selling.
I mean,
But-
I feel like I should be dropping the Spencer's Deal of the Week music at this point.
But that is deal of the week. We're the cheapest in the world.
All right.
knows
Seems
you.
appropriate.
That's so funny.
Yeah, look.
But people are still buying Pateks though. We've sold a few. We've sold some Pateks this August.
Yes,
and
we sold the 5164, didn't we?
Yep, we did. And
67 are. Yeah, Nautiluses.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have still been selling. And we are getting from customers quite a few on commission sale
Yeah.
where people just want to cash in.
Yeah, and they're not like.
I mean, when
they're
you want
happy
to buy a
put
new
it on.
flat, you sell a Patek.
Yeah, basically.
But now you got to sell 1.5 Pateks
Yeah.
to buy a new flat. Whereas it used to be only the strap.
Yeah, but now you know. So
Lots of people have been asking why the magic roundabout for tonight's
And
episode.
we'll find that. We'll find that out for
and let
next
you know.
week.
I have no idea. Do you know, James?
No idea. I keep checking my email like I've been sent something and I've not got anything.
Yeah, we can't answer that question at the
No, I
moment.
really can't. I mean, I was really confused when we walked in here and that's what I saw. And I was like, why is it the magic roundabout? But, actually,
Go on.
no, just about guest hosting. Who would our viewers like to see?
Yes.
Any YouTubers they'd like to see guest host with us? Or if any of you
And
guys
it can't
obviously
be
would
Paul
like
Thorpe
to.
because we've had him.
Yeah, Paul's not even a guest host, he's a regular now. But if there's any other YouTubers you'd like to see us co-host with, just let us know in the comments. I mean, we'll try our best. If they like us, we'll try. But we'll see. Maybe they'll come on when Spencer's not here. No, I'm joking. James, do you want to do... Oh, Andrew Tate. Ugh.
No?
Tim Jack, Andrew Tate. Kaylie said no. Next.
Absolutely no way.
Same names always.
Tea and Tickers. He's due to come down, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, but I think he wasn't very well, I don't think.
Tea and Tickers. Okay. Tea and Tickers. Tickers and Palm together. Okay. No, Tea and Tickers is definitely down for coming see us. The real one, Mark Wahlberg.
I mean, that's a definitely from me.
Do you want to see if we've got any questions from the gram?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Love it.
Oh, God.
What was your first and most recent watches? My first, well, I've brought this up before, not one that I will wear today. Do you remember this, Kaylie?
Yeah.
There was a tiny little Jaeger, but my first real Rolex was a mid-size white Roman dial, date just,
Yeah.
with a plastic glass, which at the time I thought was quite cool. At the time, but that was probably about 1996.
They're still really popular though, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're really good watches to have. And the most recent one?
The most recent one, this.
Oh, your Tiffany. Yeah.
Tiffany's my most recent one.
Does it like wear comfortably?
Yeah, it's just comfy. Yeah.
Do you prefer your Pepsi or just are you
I
preferring
love my
that?
Peps. You know
Yeah.
what? I get attached to my watches.
I mean, that's fine. Next, James. Do you think that we will see Rolex watches trading at discounts like a few years ago? Obviously, I know this is something that you spoke about a lot.
What is anchoration? This is one I can't really answer. It's up to Rolex on the supply and demand. Yeah, the whole world, everything is supply and demand.
Yeah.
So if the markets get flooded with certain models, then they will trade at below list, like you're saying. If we have the same where the desire of watches is greater, there's more buyers than there are
Yeah.
watches, it goes up.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. Every single week, month is slightly different. But of the last few years, and again, COVID, maybe when we move into 2023, we'll forget about COVID. Yeah, maybe we'll just forget about it.
I mean-
Maybe things will go back. But if things were to go down, all people who have invested who need to cash in, they would, in order to cash in, they may have to take a loss. I mean, people who have bought Pepsis and root beers
Yeah.
may have to lose 20, 25%, 5,000. But equally, people who have bought things at list will still be making money, but not the same money that they would have done had they sold it in March 2022.
We got people asking what deal of the week was, but then saying it didn't happen. It definitely did happen, right?
Deal of the week was the green Patek
Yeah, for a mere...
for a mere 330,000.
Lovely.
And
Thank
we
you.
are the cheapest in the world. So if anyone wants to call me on that tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. I think we'll be throwing in a gift and a bar of chocolate with that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Question number 3.
Will you bring your watch show up to Newcastle, please? I'd
Will
like
I
a night
bring
out
it?
in Newcastle.
Possibly. But when we get a new showroom, we'll be doing sort of weekends and late nights in our current show. The difficulty is, in order to do a show, the logistics and hotels
Time and everything like that.
time and travel, it's quite difficult. It's a lot easier for us to bring customers to us.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we'll rule it out, but it is becoming more and more difficult, especially with the cost of fuel. I mean, our lorries delivering stuff is through the roof.
Yeah, and exactly. And obviously, like the transport to and from.
And the insurance.
And the insurance obviously is going up and everything.
Guys, if you just reach down beside you and grab the headphones, I've got a special someone for you. Let's see.
You got Kaylie?
Have you got?
Mr. Thorpe,
Oh,
Mine
God.
aren't plugged in.
are you watching them flap around in there?
Oh, yeah. You okay?
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, can you hear me, Paul?
I can hear you, mate.
We're just waiting for the other two to sort their headphones out.
Oh, it's a bit
Oh,
loud.
okay.
Ow! Hi.
Hello, Paul. I would
Hey,
say it's
how you doing?
I could lie and say it's a pleasure.
How are you?
I'm very well. Lovely to see you.
You, Spencer, there's no dealing with you. You said to me, come on for half an hour. I said, look, I'll do my best. I'll even throw me curry down my neck just to make sure that I get on for you, and you don't send me the link.
What's that? Oh, that's down to
Oh,
James.
James.
What can I say?
We didn't want him till 1:45, and then we were delayed.
Oh.
Paul, lovely T-shirt you got on.
Always.
Thank you, mate.
Have you
Do
been
like
doing
one?
roadworks? Is that fluorescent green?
It's so I don't get run over when I go out. I'll tell you what, Spencer, you're looking very dark.
Really? You
Isn't
think so?
he? Isn't
Isn't
he?
he just?
Do you know
Is your
something?
bum the same colour?
No, it's definitely not. I've got to go away next week. I've got a wedding again, Paul. I'm going to come and
Another one?
see you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I've got a wedding I've got to go abroad for.
Oh, I wish them all the best.
Yeah.
I'd like to say they'd be very happy, but I doubt it.
So how you been, Paul? I see you've been up in London.
Yes, mate. I've been busy. I'm back up in London tomorrow. I'm up there for one night, and then I'm meeting your good self on Wednesday after you've been to Harley Street to have. I don't know what you haven't done. What you haven't done?
I'm going to the dentist on
No
Wednesday.
extensions of anything.
No extension,
Any
no.
parts of your body or anything.
No, we're all
He's
okay
having
with it.
dentures put in.
Yeah,
Dentures. Yeah, he's getting
I'm going to
that
see your
kind of age,
dentist.
isn't he? Yeah, he's getting to that sort of age, Kaylie, now where he needs the dentures. What else you been up to, mate? All good?
Yeah,
Hello
all good.
to everyone as well, by the way.
Sorry, Paul, what was that?
He's saying
I
hello.
said hello to everyone in the room as well, by the way.
Yeah.
It's all a bit wacky this end. I wasn't prepared. I've been rushed off my feet trying to get everything sorted out and making sure I get on and say hello to me old mate. Kaylie, you putting up with him all right? Has he been behaving?
Kaylie's
himself?
been
I've been
off.
away. I've been away for a week. This is my first time seeing
I was
him.
going to say, you're looking a little bit suntanned as well.
No, this is fake tan. I haven't been anywhere.
Yeah, I know that feeling. It's great when you can get out of a bowl, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So how have you
I
been,
love
Paul? Have you got? I see you're with Spencer, aren't you, on Wednesday?
Yep. We've got a beautiful to look at on Wednesday. I think the price is about. Well, we'll wait and see, but it's a lot of money. I'm going to see if Spencer puts a bid in.
This is the thing. Whenever I
But,
go out with him, I end up spending
Yeah,
money.
you two are actually quite a bad influence on each other, I've realised.
Oh yeah, we're terrible. Whenever we go out together, we end up spending more money than we should be, and it's a bit FOMO, fear of missing out. It's like if Spencer buys it.
You want to buy it.
We drag
I've got to
Nico
have it,
along.
and-
Hi, Nico. We drag you along. Maybe he'll spend a few quid. Paul?
What I've made the decision now, Kaylie. I think I've sussed him. What I've got to do is make out I want it, when
And
I
then
don't
he'll buy
really.
it anyway.
And then he ducks
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That's
I see you're pushing the boat out with the clothes again tonight, Spence. Never seen you in grey before.
You like? No, this is blue.
It's blue, this one, Paul.
Paul, this is blue. You're obviously colourblind.
Is it blue, is it? Must be my screen.
You've got nothing in your wardrobe that's blue, have you? It's all
I'll tell you what, mate. I bought a couple of Larry shirts yesterday. Oh,
God.
You're going to see one of them on Wednesday.
If you say they're Larry, they must
Yeah,
be.
blimey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a statement.
I'll make sure I
you
wear my
best bring some
sunglasses.
sunglasses with you.
Are you going away anywhere, Paul?
I'm too busy, Kaylie. That's the honest truth. I'm always working.
Yeah, unlike Spence, eh?
But we are now. We got a week away in September. We're nicking a week away in September. I need a week away just to get away from Spencer on the phone. He's on the phone to me more times than my wife.
That's not true, Paul.
I'm not even joking.
Let me tell you, if it comes to 1 o'clock and I haven't phoned him, he goes, "What's the matter if I upset you?"
You two are so funny.
So sweet, aren't they?
That is
We're like the
hilarious.
odd couple, weren't we, Spence?
No, honestly, that's so
But Paul,
funny.
I am looking forward to going to Bond Street, see if we can find some clothes, have a look at the watches, see what's going on there. Should be good.
Will you make me one promise, though? If we go out and look for some clothes, can we go in Selfridges, right? But you just got to promise me one
Here we
thing.
go.
Here we go. Go on, we
That you won't buy anything that's black, grey, or dark blue, or dark green.
I'll buy all of those. You're right.
Yeah.
All of them in one t-shirt. That's like your dream.
Yeah. I went to Blue Water yesterday, Kaylie.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a bit, it's Essex and it's a bit more my sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I managed to buy a couple of Larry shirts, a really nice pair of jeans. I bought a waistcoat and a jacket yesterday, Spence.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nico
I did.
said, "Can he dress you both? You both need his help."
Well, Nico, if you're in town on Wednesday, come and meet us. Paul will take you out for lunch.
McDonald's.
Love a good McDonald's.
Oh, that'd make a good video.
Yeah. Do you know, I've been on this health food stuff. Right? I think I'm going to die of anxiety.
Why? What have you had to eat?
What have I had to eat?
No, what have you had to eat? Haven't you just said you've had an Indian?
Yeah, that sounds
No, I
good.
did have an Indian tonight, yeah.
So I was about to say, what's the diet? But
yeah, well, I just
Paul,
have
you've
to...
got to be careful how you word things like that because it could be
Why?
deemed as not politically correct. You said I've had an Indian.
Well, I've eaten an Indian. Mind you, that could be taken the wrong way as well, couldn't it?
That's what I'm
God.
saying.
Especially
Valencia's
if you're
saying,
American.
Valencia's saying you two should go out and you should pick clothes for each other.
you should pick clothes for each other. That'll be a great video.
Oh, do you know what, Spence? Actually, I've got nothing to lose because I just go home looking like a boring old duffer.
Yeah, it's meant to be the one that'll be like, "I'm not leaving here. Wearing this."
So, Spence, that's the deal, right? On Wednesday, you've got to pick an outfit for me,
And then
and I've got to pick an outfit for you. Is that a deal?
All right, we'll have a look. We'll get a personal shopper in Selfridges. What do you think?
Yeah. I've got a cameraman coming with us, so no excuses.
that'll be
Sounds
fun.
good.
And but you're both not allowed to look at what the others picked until you're in the changing room. Then you put it on and then you come out
Together.
together at the same time. Yeah.
That is a good idea. I like that a lot.
Yeah, but Selfridges don't like us filming, do they?
No, but we only need a glimpse. We don't need to
You
come
just
in the
take a
changing
picture.
room with you.
Just say,
Spence.
"Can I
We don't
take-"
want to frighten the children, huh?
Yeah. Paul, you just come out
Fighting the
and
children.
just say, "Can I just take a picture for my boyfriend?"
I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
That would
All
be
right,
fun.
well,
Though.
let's see what we can do.
There's
He
a,
gets
there's a
worse. What are you wearing tonight, by the way, Spence?
What am I wearing? And very
No,
nice.
not
No,
clothes.
you're what?
Jesus, honestly.
There we go, Paul. OP 41 in turquoise.
Very nice. Can you lift it up so I can see it? Yeah, it looks good on you, mate, that actually.
Goes well with the t-shirt, doesn't it? The blue.
Paul,
Well,
what
we
have you
can go
got
with
on?
that.
You think we'll go
I'm at
with
home,
that?
mate, so I'm
Oh,
there. Nothing, I'm afraid.
Nothing.
And I'm falling in love. Yeah, I want that day date that I saw last week, Spencer.
What, at me?
Yeah. So anyone
Kaylie.
bought that, Kaylie?
Paul, should we ship it
Someone
up to you
didn't
tonight?
quite. Someone.
No, Kaylie, let's go and get it. Paul, I'll get it delivered tonight.
Oh my god.
Money waiting?
Well, that depends on what money it can be bought for.
All right, maybe I can wait till Wednesday.
I'll
one was
speak to you
it,
about that
Kaylie?
on Wednesday.
I don't
No,
know.
is it still available, Kaylie?
Somebody did inquire about it. I haven't been there for a week, so I can't confirm or deny. But I will have a look tomorrow though, and get Spence to
Okay.
call you.
All right. So let me know. I'll bring.
do you know what? I've got you know what I'm like with me big watches? I've actually got the hots to go and buy something a bit,
Smaller.
not retro, because it's not retro, is it? But like, I can't remember the year. I think it was 1979.
Yeah. No, I know which one you mean.
What, a 36mm day?
Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
Is that not too small for you, Paul?
It is really, but I just love to look at it.
Okay.
And I haven't owned a date for ages. And I've got the hots for one.
What was the dial on it?
The dial,
Yep.
perfect.
No, what colour? Not perfect. What colour?
Oh, champagne.
Oh,
Sorry.
really?
Do you know
Okay.
what? Here, look, listen, I'm calling you stupid. I'm sitting here with my earphones in, and you're coming out of the computer. What is wrong with me?
That is so funny.
I've been hanging around with you too long, Spencer. That's what it is.
All right, well, you'll get back on it on Wednesday.
Oh dear. He's not got over his visit to Wales yet.
No, he's
Cool.
really not over that.
No,
You terrified him, Paul.
I know he's got a date as well back there. He pulled when he was in Wales. Did you see them sheep? Did you see those two sheep on that? Did you see them?
Sheep, yeah.
He said to me, "I'm a bit lonely, and one of them's got beautiful eyes."
Oh,
Uncle
God.
Jonker dropping super chats. Same
What was that?
question to
Sorry?
you, Paul. Uncle Jonker's dropping a super chat. Same to you, Paul. Sub date or no date?
Oh, two-tone bluesy I would go for.
No,
Sub-dates.
Paul. Sub date or non-date. He didn't say steel or steel and gold.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. So if I was going to buy a still sub-date or non-date, I actually would have the date simply because I need it, but I prefer the look of the non-date.
Interesting.
People are asking how the kidney stone is, Paul.
Well, they're still there.
When you got the op, Paul?
Well, I don't know. I'm waiting for a letter from the hospital, but they've got to put a camera somewhere where I really don't want a camera put.
Sorry, just to clarify, where is that?
What part of the country, or where's the camera going?
Yeah.
The viewers can leave it up to their own.
Yeah.
Not their own
I'll leave that
devices
to
where
your
you think it's
imagination.
going.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've only, I've only got two of those areas, and neither one of them's very attractive to me to have a camera shoved up in. So
Ew.
I'm hoping you might come in and hold me hand while it's done. Spence.
There we go. Greggy boy wants to come with you. He's feeling quite
Greggy?
faint. Yeah.
Are you not feeling well, Greggy? I can't see any of the comments, so you'll have to help me
That's
along
why I
with them.
just read that one out for you.
Oh, are you not getting our screen, Paul?
That makes me sick.
No, all I
Oh,
can
there you
see
go.
is me.
Is that better?
Oh, that's it. Hopefully they will lube it up. Oh, don't. Ooh.
I mean, now they're
this
just all talking
conversation.
about you. Here you go.
Yeah.
Go on. What's
What about this
next? Oh, no. It's actually, that's the wrong hole, though. No, they've all got the wrong hole. That's better. Matt's got it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the one.
We actually had some response to this before. People are talking about prices set to increase on Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah,
What have you got anything on that?
I do. I have a video coming out tomorrow on that. And I'm not going to give Spencer the benefit of an exclusive, so you'll have to wait.
When's it out, Paul?
Tomorrow.
But
Yeah, when?
the video tomorrow night.
Okay, great.
I've got a nice video coming out tomorrow night. I like it. It's actually very relaxing, and I think people are going to like it tomorrow.
Very relaxing, Paul. What are you doing? Yoga?
No, nothing like that. But it's not as relaxing as the video that we're going to be doing on Wednesday, Spence, when we get you into that posh gaff and have a look around. Blimey, can you hear that? I've got the grandchildren upstairs. It sounds like I've got an elephant running around.
Oh, well, I won't.
Yeah,
I won't.
no, Wednesday's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to going to see a property that I can't afford. It's always nice to look at stuff that you can't buy. So,
Like you say, that should be good because we definitely can't afford it. So that's great. But it should be a great thing to see.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I'm
well,
jealous.
it's like when it's like taking a trip to Dubai, isn't it? It's always good to go to Dubai now and again to realise what a peasant you are. You know, it's like.
Yeah.
Because whenever I go there, it makes me realise that actually I'm skint.
Thanks, Kid Mambo. I agree. They're great nails.
What about mine?
Sorry, Spence. I get mine done every
Not
3
yours,
weeks.
Spencer. Did you know Spencer can bite his own toenails?
That makes me feel sick.
Are you going to show
I
us?
keep telling him to
Spence?
get a pedicure.
Yeah.
Keep persuading him.
I think there was one more question left. I just had one pop up that I thought was answerable by you all. Can you see that, Paul?
A friend of mine has got a warm 2017 5712. What's that worth to buy?
Well, I'll have to leave that to the chief buyer, Kaylie.
Kaylee, yeah.
5712, 2017. I would have to check that in the morning. I'd say it's round about 80, 90,000 as a guess,
Yeah.
but would need to be confirmed tomorrow.
Yeah. Definitely something that needs to be checked rather than off the cuff.
To
But
give him Spence is a viewer. If he wants to ring up and sell it to you, give him a good price.
yeah.
Really, is that what you do, Paul?
Yeah.
I need you in the office. I don't know what. I've lost touch. I've been away for 3 weeks.
Man watch collector with a fairly legitimate question, Paul.
Did Paul
At
say-
what situation did you see Spence? Hey, Russ, it was. I'll tell you what it was. It was when I couldn't reach mine.
So disgusting.
Well, that's
You
marvellous.
brought this show right down. Honestly, Spence, you
Yeah.
come on and you.
Well,
bring
you're
it
the one
down
who's come up about nails. I mean,
to the gutter.
yeah,
Well, it was lovely speaking to you, Paul.
Yeah, is that your way of saying get lost?
yeah. Go on, Kaylee. Do you want to tell Paul?
Tell Paul what?
Tell him thank you for coming along.
Oh, thanks for coming, Paul.
Yeah. See you later.
So, Paul, you've got your video out tomorrow night. Your
Your video's out tomorrow night. Good video.
Yeah,
So
tomorrow
if you want to
night,
know about
it's-
watch prices going up, watch the video tomorrow night.
It's out tomorrow night, and I've just had to turn around because otherwise you're going to get all the grandkids in the shot. Yeah, tomorrow night it's live, and I think everyone will enjoy it, hopefully. But we're out with a flying squad tomorrow. We're out looking at expensive property Wednesday. Loads coming up. And to make it even better, Spencer's going to be with us tomorrow and Wednesday. I keep losing track of the days because
Wednesday.
it's bank holiday Monday,
Wednesday.
isn't it?
Maybe tomorrow,
Wednesday.
but definitely
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Amazing.
All right then, gang.
All
All right, Paul. Thank you for coming on,
Thanks, Paul.
and I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good one.
Love to everyone, all the viewers out there. See you soon.
See you
All right, all the
later.
best.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There you go. How about that?
Yeah.
Catch me as it's alive.
James, thank you for that.
That's it.
And that's it for
For
tonight.
another week.
So,
Next
Thanks for
week-
bearing with us. Everyone came back, by the way.
did
Oh,
they?
amazing.
So,
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
guys.
everyone.
Back.
James had a few technical issues, but
Gavin
that's the
sabotaged
world of
us,
the
I think.
internet, or we don't know who sabotaged
Maybe
us,
watched
but
us
someone
Switzerland.
did. Guys, next week you've got Gavin and Kaylee. I've got a wedding abroad, and then it's full steam ahead, and we're going to have loads coming up for
Yep.
you in the near future. So remember, guys, if you haven't dealt with us yet, it's only a matter of time. And thank you, everyone, for joining us.
See you
Good
later.
night. Bye.
Bye.